Hey, hey, it's Miranda Monday.
Oh my God, what is up, everybody? Another
is
Monday.
How is everybody?
It is.
Wyatt,
Right.
you good?
Hey, crickets in here.
Wow. Okay, so just so we can jump straight into it, I do want to introduce those who are with us tonight in studio, which rarely happens, so I'm so glad we have them in studio. We have the world's best rapper, MK Ultra.
They don't have a red light.
No, we
So
don't have ticks.
I don't know which one I'm looking at, but hello, all of you. I think I'm talking to everybody in the world, actually.
Yes.
I feel like, from right here, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
And Joe Biden in one. And really, it's because I feel like I could capture
Everybody's attention.
Yeah, everyone's attention. There was a guy walking by earlier.
Yes.
And, oh, there it is. I still can't tell which one that is. But, yeah, there was a guy walking by earlier, and we could yell at him. It was amazing here.
You can hear us.
Artist. Let me go ahead and give you the shout out. This is $3. She paid me for $3 to do this.
Right.
If you guys could come into the studio, this is the place to be. You know what I mean? Like, this is super, super pro. Just bring your A game, okay? And wave at the people.
Yes.
And be nice to the parking attendants.
Yes, very nice to the parking attendants. So we also have Lloyd Henry Templeton.
The third. How's everyone
The third.
doing? How's everyone doing? Yes, I'm Lloyd Henry Templeton the third, your host with the most, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for actually coming and spending an
Yes.
hour with us.
Yes.
So, do you guys, either one of you or alternating or what have you, do you guys have any shout outs, plugs, sponsors,
Yes.
websites you would like to?
We wrote them down. There you go, Steve.
Oh, he's got it.
I got 'em
I'm
all.
just going to take these off. Like, I feel like when we got to
You
hear
got-
something,
No,
I'll
you gotta
put them
have 'em
back
on.
on.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right.
Sorry, I'm breaking the rules.
He is breaking the rules.
All right.
All right. So, I'd like to give a shout out for you guys for one,
Yes.
us here. You know what I mean,
Absolutely.
allowing us to come
Thank
to the
you.
studio. This
Right
is,
on, man.
this
The-
is super cool.
You're amazing at what you do, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
That is
Appreciate
that
it.
is amazing.
Um,
Hang
I
on a
was-
second. I got to show you guys. Well, I got like a delay. That's like a 30-second delay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's
time
just super
travel.
Yeah,
cool.
right. Time traveling.
We did
There you
stop
go.
time earlier.
Yes.
Yes,
so,
it did happen.
make sure you
We
guys
seen
share
it.
this.
Yeah,
Wherever
share.
you're at in the
Yes,
world. Whenever you
sharing
see
is
it,
caring.
Share that.
Except for herpes. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, don't share that.
Don't
please.
share that. Wave.
Hi.
You don't.
Hola.
We have people outside the window.
We
This
got
is great.
hey, we got fans.
Okay,
This is
so
great.
We need we need
you
shout
guys are
outs.
like kids.
Oh,
Shout out.
Sorry.
Shout outs.
Sorry.
Shout outs.
I'm like, I'm not
Let's get
used
the
to-
sponsors. Let's
Yes.
get
I'm
I was
let's get the
upset I
sponsors.
forgot my
So
real
we got
Go ahead.
Look at him. He's trying
Go,
to
guys.
He's like, all right, say it with me now.
say it with
All right. I'd like to shout out Diamond Guitars,
yes.
Auto Fire Guard.
Yes.
For, it's hard for an artist like me that speaks the stuff that I do. It's hard to get a lot of businesses to sponsor you and endorse you and help you out. You know what I mean? So the businesses that do, I really, really appreciate. So,
It's
like
huge.
I said, shout out to Diamond Guitars. Just always have supported me, have brought me a lot of opportunities.
Since day one.
I love Dennis.
Autofireguard.com. Just a great company that believes in what I'm doing. And they were one that was first like, hey, did you understand what your lyrics is saying? I'm like, yes, you get it. That's great.
Right.
So make sure you guys support them. We've also got Webster's Performance
The
and
LED hat
Synthetics
company.
in Marion. And I've got theledhat.com.
And I want
South Bend Clutch. I've got a lot. Sorry. I apologize.
I want to give a shout out to one of my main sponsors, USCCA. It's insurance for CCW carriers. If you don't know, now you know.
Definitely look into
your
it, guys.
gun
Yes, for those who support the Second Amendment, definitely look into it.
Absolutely. Hoorah.
So, and I'd also like to shout out to Lloyd for helping support my career and get me networked with other artists and like Dane when we got on.
Getting you on the radio.
Yeah, the radio with Bringing
Bringing
Love
Love Home.
MK Ultra, and I'm bringing love home
That
to
made
all your homes,
yes,
everywhere in the world.
And on Louisiana's Kiss 98.7, this guy right here made top 5.
So it's pretty
That's
cool
pretty
to be
cool.
able to. And what's
I remember when you told me that.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's huge.
well, and it was part of the moment that I wrote that song that day that we found Nevaeh. So it was kind of like that morning that we found her. It was kind of, and we were involved with that. And it's kind of
we will talk about that here in a
yeah,
little
it's something
bit.
that for that song to be able to do that. Like I've got the chills right now. Look at that.
It's huge.
It's something that's just it's really cool to be able to see of like finally. Where you can also kind of break the rules and say what you want to say and still get on the radio.
It was good timing.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So Mark Eberly, he says, Lloyd Henry Templeton, what up?
What up, Mark? What up, Marky Mark?
Mark is definitely a huge supporter. Also Stacy Humber Carl.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Yeah,
Yes, she does.
Stacy is definitely.
What's up, Stacy?
Also, if everyone, did we get through all of the shout outs, blogs,
Oh,
sponsors,
real
websites?
quick. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Dane Madden.
Focus.
Okay, Mr. Dane Madden. He's got his third song on Louisiana's Kiss 98.7. We also have his music video, which is A Child Is Not a Weapon. He just hit over 315,000 views. So shout out to you. Butters Pro, I want to give a shout out to you for your song.
Shout out Butters.
Butters. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Shoddy V. I want to thank you for what you've done to this genre. I don't think I could say that enough.
That's huge.
I want to give a shout out to my brother from another mother. No, he's my real brother, Mr. Andrew Templeton. And
Andrew! Nobody, I had to do it for
A little league.
there you go. Shout out to you. buddy.
and I want to give a shout out to my son, Jordan Templeton.
Hi,
I love you, kid.
Jordan.
Love you.
Shout out Jordan.
My mini me.
What up?
That's what's up.
So I'm
That's
sharing this right
adorable.
now. Can I share this into troll groups? Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, I might as well.
I mean, if they come asking for a couch, we got probably one of the nicest.
Oh
ones
yeah,
ever.
we could
You
show
want
them.
somewhere to
you know,
sleep?
I bet we could sell it for probably $1,000. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So we have a lot of giveaways to do tonight. I went ahead and got 4 completely different pictures of MK Ultra. He has signed them personally.
So
I will
pretty.
ship them to you. So make sure you share. Make sure you leave a comment.
I
We need
signed
to
some
make
parking
sure-
tickets.
Yes. We need to make sure that this gets far and wide.
up,
There's
Murphy?
a lot of
What up,
good
Murphy?
information going on. Murphy who?
Murphy
Law.
Wild Man. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Law.
Right there.
Wild man.
So yes, okay. So Steve, you were
Yes, I'll stop sharing for a minute.
No,
Sorry,
you're
trolls,
good.
you're gonna have to wait a minute.
you're
Squirrel.
good.
ADHD.
So
Sorry about that.
you and I met in Elwood. Now, were you born and raised?
I wasn't born there, but raised most my
Elwoodian.
adolescence. You know,
So
there,
you're a true Elwoodian.
Yep, true Elwoodian.
Gotcha. Lloyd,
Yes.
California.
California.
Where at? Modesto.
I was raised in Modesto, California, right down the street from Lacey Peterson's house.
Oh wow, that's huge.
Very huge. I used to walk by her house every day going to school.
During the time,
Yeah.
dude,
Crazy.
That's
Pretty
brutal.
crazy.
Yeah, that's brutal. So, and this question goes to both of you. Do you remember?
You see us waving at any time? It's
Yeah,
just 'cause
we're
this place
waving.
is so cool. We can wave to the people on the
Skinny
street.
marinky dinky
And
doo.
they can hear us, and yeah. When did you guys fall in love with music? Like, do you remember the age?
Go ahead, Steve.
I
Should
would have
we
to
hold
say
hands?
For me, it would have to be like driving around in my mom's crappy Mustang in the back seat and listen to.
Would that be a blue Mustang?
No.
I don't know. I know it was crappy though.
Fenders falling off, front bumpers
sorry,
hanging
Mom.
on there. Car looks like it's on meth.
It was playing the song
Tornado.
like, you know, the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Lord, what?
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, he
Set
hit
him
that.
up.
Squeezed my genitals on that
He
one.
yeah, he did. He actually.
Time traveler. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do
He
that.
definitely
He set
got
it all
there.
up.
You guys blow the fireworks up for that one?
Yes, lots of fireworks, guys. Show the love.
Yeah, I was young. I remember sitting in the living room and telling my stepmom I was going to be a country singer one day, and her response Yeah, right. So.
Oh, what a cunt.
Yeah.
Sorry. If
So I'm gonna do it.
Is she your is she still your stepmom?
We won't go there.
Okay. All right. So I take back the C word. I apologize.
That's all right.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So.
So yeah. So, obviously you just answered the second question, Steve. When did you know you wanted to do this for like a living? Like you actually wanted to?
Man, that's a good one. For me, it was my story is kind of unique. I went through a lot of. I only do this because I feel like there's someone that needs to be doing this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like I was like,
Making a
one day I'm
difference.
going to be the best rapper in the world. That's not how this happened. It was more of like I saw that artists and musicians were using entertainment to change people's views on society and manipulate society. And
Music is powerful.
they
Very much
would
so.
say things that would kind of get people, it's almost like clickbait in a sense, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
they would say these trigger words, but not give a solution or not give any more information with it. And they would just use that to get views and trick all of yous. And I was like, man, there should be someone. And when, to be honest with you, when I heard country rap, I was like, these guys are going to change it.
Absolutely.
And then, and I supported a lot of that.
Because you and I, that's how you and I met.
And I was like,
What-
these guys
and
really
it was
have a
and it was
chance to,
let's be real, it was hip hop at the time.
right? Hip hop,
Yeah. Okay.
the old school days.
The old school. What
Moonshine
we've been in
Barons
this
really
for
paved the way for that.
like 6 years.
I've
we
been in
five?
this for 4
5.
years.
Well, you've
maybe
been
a little
rapping,
bit over 4.
but when we actually met in a mud pit, that was what 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was
Sounds
right around there.
romantic.
Yeah.
As far as when I first, everybody kind of pushed me to do.
That's how my last
this,
3
and then-
dates went.
Yeah.
And then it was
Well, then
like,
we ended up in the mud pit. Who knew?
and I started
no idea how
doing, interviews and stuff, really, and going from
Bump
like
box.
interviews and
Bump box,
pushing
yeah.
artists in just different ways. It was like
We're not mentioning certain artists. Just saying.
right, not yet. And so it was where it was like I was pushing these artists that I felt like they could change the world, but they were just not saying the things that needed to be said and kind of tricking everybody. So I was like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. Can I say that?
Yes.
A lot of the artists.
Fuck all y'all. I'm gonna start saying the real shit that needs to be said,
Right.
and I'm just gonna stop putting it behind.
And you-
it was almost like spoken word to rock music or rap, and angry music is what my genre. If people have
Right.
a hard time stereotyping what it is, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it's me venting on society.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the artists haven't really
With things
been.
that we all agree on. You know what I mean? That are just
Right,
factual
that
things.
people don't really want to talk about it because then it's not going to be popular.
And that's a really hard thing to do. So my first song was like Facebook Lives, right? And that was kind of just like there's everybody on Facebook talking.
Smoke and mirrors, like you always
and
say.
it's always
There's
it's all
tons
smoke
of
and
smoke and
mirrors.
mirrors. A lot
It's
of it
like
in the industry.
the people that,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the industry that I know don't live the way that they
They
say
rap
they
about
do.
exactly.
And
Hi,
you know what I
Big
mean? So it was,
Poe.
a lot
Poe's
of
watching.
Facebook Lives.
Ho.
Poe's watching.
What's up, Big Poe?
Ho.
And so then it went from the
I'm
Facebook
watching
Lives
you,
to doing the suicide prevention song, and I wrote that in 3 days. And it was on the news, played it unscreened on the 4th day. And I had spent 3 days writing it and just released it. And the news is playing it that morning. And we had just people show up from all over the world that were telling the news to play this song, and they played it. And it was, for me, it was like it clicked another level of like, man, and if enough people show up, they got to listen to us. You know what I mean? And it really just
Right.
sparked it to go to the next level. And I've just been grinding since, and it's been growth. And I feel like I've grown a lot as an artist, really.
You've gotten taller.
You've
gotten taller.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
a taller hat.
Oh, I mean, 3-inch heels will do
I
that every
remember
time.
when the hat was green.
If you shave,
and a
it looks
little bit
bigger.
Taller.
Yeah, I've been-
Yeah.
It does. It does. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So, so Steve and I have talked about this. Not too many people really know what MK Ultra stands for. Not as far as you being MK Ultra, the artist, but as far as
what
the
it is.
original MK Ultra. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so MK Ultra was the CIA's mind control experiments on the public, unwittingly, unknowingly, where they gave the public acid, LSD, from 1953 to 1973 to do mind control, and the people didn't even know. And it's really a symbolization of where we're at today. Okay, the media is the acid,
Yes.
and we all don't know we're slaves.
Right.
And that's the best way
Slave to the
that
system.
you can change a society. You know what I mean? The best slave is one that doesn't know they're a slave.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And we're all fighting of, you know,
That's
Well,
why the government
these
wants you
wings
to
of a bird,
rely on
right
them.
or left or blue or red, when it's the same thing, and it's where
Yeah, we're the
Cock,
we
cock.
need to come together as society and be like, you know what, we've had enough. And artists, comedians, influencers, it's up to us.
We
to
are the voice of the
question it
people.
and to give the
Absolutely.
people a voice when they don't have one.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And most artists aren't legit like that.
No.
They don't think about it like that. It's how am I going to get the clicks?
Yeah.
How am I going to get the views?
How can I
How-
make money off of
How am I
this?
going to get the
Exactly.
bitches? How am I going
You
to get
know,
the women? You know?
Exactly. So how am I going to get booked when
Exactly.
What's up, Brandon?
like when we're talking about
Hey, Brandon.
okay, so the country rap genre. Let's touch on that just real quick. You have to weed through so much shit
Right. A lot of, yeah.
to find the good music and the good artists.
Right.
You know, you tell somebody about country
Yeah.
rap who doesn't know about country rap, they have to weed through it, and it's like trying to they're over it.
Well, and
You know?
there's a lot of high turnover, and it's because there's just a lot of drama in that genre. Which with that, I mean, it makes people pay attention, and it does a lot of things. But it's where
It's hard
exactly.
to be
That place is the LBC.
D-O-double-G.
and artists use that to manipulate. But it's where it's like for me, when I started realizing as an influencer, as the people that supported me were getting in arguments or upset or
Fake
physical
arguments.
fights.
Fake arguments.
You know what I mean? Over, you know, or fake arguments even. You know what I mean? Just for stuff that's, I'm like, it's the internet. You know what I mean? And I used to be a victim of that myself, and
People take it
also
too
a
serious.
trespasser of that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's where I just think that now and I think that was what a big thing with country rap too. Really, I think that it was a lot of artists that were just new, and it's a lot of
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of me, and there's enough food on the table for everybody. If we can all just work together and get along, we're all saying the same thing. Black, white, we're saying the same
Yes.
damn thing. Cavassier, moonshine. You know, big Dayton rims, lifted truck with big ass tires. We're saying the same shit. It's just a different smell, guys. Breathe it in.
Exactly. I love the way that you put that because that is absolutely true. So let's since there is a lot of drama,
In the LBC.
and I think we should touch on mining your drama.
Okay. Okay. You guys go ahead and cut the feed now.
Just
Just go ahead and shut it off. And come
Hey,
back in,
thanks for coming on Monday
at least,
Love.
this
It's been a
probably
great
took about
night. We're out.
15 minutes to explain, so just go ahead.
I'm
and
about
So,
to cut
no.
the cheese.
No,
Y'all want to
no,
leave?
I'll make it easy. I will make it. I'm just quick and easy. You burnt me. I burnt you back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is
Agreed.
part of it being being new into when I was new doing this. You know what I mean? I think that it's where you feel like, and I think that's where a lot of artists have issues, is where finding how to give and take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have also mutual respect.
But finding loyalty.
Right.
Those
And that's
individuals.
hardest.
That's
that-
hard.
That's
it
the
is.
hardest thing in this.
That's the
absolutely
hardest damn
is.
thing.
Everyone feels like, especially, I mean,
Putting
I talk
other
about the
people
government
first.
and all kinds of stuff. So it's like, who's not? You know what I mean? Like everybody's got to go through like 58 or 98 security checks with me. You know what I mean? Like I'm always like, you know what I
I
mean?
know,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, just
It-
you got to
that's how
think
it
of what
is.
I do, though. You know what I mean? Like I get people that drive by my house. I get people that knock on my door. I get people that
You've had your windows busted out
I've
of the
had my
limo.
windows busted. I've had, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like it gets
What's up,
to
Jonathan?
a whole nother level where people don't really understand. Like the first two hip hop / country rappers who started the drama, it was all smoke and mirrors. Yeah. Okay, it really was. But when they seen that their followers, as their followers began to spread like the fucking Red Sea, then they didn't have to put hands on no more. They had people that they just mentioned.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they would have people, oh, well, you know, at XYZ at 7 p.m., You know, they're sitting down eating dinner. Go do some drama. That's really how it happened. Like, and sitting back and watching it from the outside in, thinking to myself, you know, he ain't Biggie and he ain't Pac. What the fuck are people thinking?
Right.
You know what I mean? It made no sense.
And you know what sucks, man, is that the people are the ones that kept that Biggie and Pac.
Yes.
Yes.
It
It's
was.
like, dude, let
But
it-
I go to the shows. I go to all the shows, or I used to. It's the same people.
It is. It is because they want that fucking
know what I
constant
mean? Like,
drama and
they
tension.
love it.
And
And,
it's-
oh
it's
my
crazy.
God.
Need it.
Your
It's
fault,
crack
humanity.
cocaine.
It's your fault.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a line of
Absolutely.
So
drama.
shout out to Jared Kirkendall. Shout out to Mid-Arc Off-Road. Glenn Elrod.
Hi, Glenn.
Mr. Glenn.
Huge shout out to Glenn, man. Like
Grant.
he's just an amazing guy, man. Like
Tell
the guys-
Stacy's girls hi.
Hey, Stacy's girls.
Stacy.
Hi from the
Okay.
best rapper in the world to Stacy's girls. But Glenn is
Hi,
just,
Stacey.
Lloyd Templeton.
Glenn's been a supporter of so many underground artists. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and
he has.
just selfishly pushes all these artists. And I mean, we're grateful to have you, Glenn.
I want to give a shout out to Mr. DJ Flex on 98.7 for putting you
Yeah,
on the radio for the
on the
first
radio.
time.
Shout out.
He
DJ
really-
Flex.
he really-
I don't know if I'm looking in the right camera, but
He
if
does
not,
a lot.
Shout out DJ Flex. Shout out.
He does a
Shout
lot
out.
for artists. I mean, he made Kevin Gates famous. He put Kevin Gates on the map.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So
Hell yeah.
Brandon, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so see,
That's my brother.
Steve and I
Love you, Bob.
Steve and I had friction. And my side of the story,
That's what those
I
thighs
came
do.
I came in late. So I was actually doing a live and I was giving away some Denver
Ricardo
Boys.
has lights on. Sorry.
Squirrel.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm ADD. Squirrel.
And AJ, he came on my live and he said, "Why don't you come out here and help us find this girl?" I'm like, "Fuck, you're gonna call me out like that, especially with my track." Okay, bet. Where are you? So we all met on the circle. There was like anywhere between 30 and 50 cars. That was a convoy that flew from the circle, and we had people blocking traffic, so we were running lights. I mean, we had 30 to, didn't we, Steve?
Right through this.
Right through
this,
here.
Right. I remember
On this
seeing this
road.
place when
Yes.
we were. I remember.
Damn.
I was like,
Okay.
man, that place is cool. I should probably stop by there one day.
Yeah,
But we're
so-
doing shit
We should do a
today.
podcast
Yes,
there.
You know what I mean? Like,
So we get
So-
to Twin Air, and Steve actually saves a dude from getting jumped.
that's
like,
right when I first saw you.
Really?
That guy,
He seen
like
me-
he had a true Jesus
no,
moment.
come into he had his come
this
into
guy-
Jesus moment. He
What was
He
the story behind that?
So the guys at and I was at that McDonald's the other day. Yeah, I
yeah,
was. I pulled up there the other day and I was like, wow. So he was just out, you know, kind of geeking in the parking lot, you know what I mean? Like all messed up. And he threw his phone at one of the cars. He didn't know that all 40 or 50 cars were together.
Right,
So
exactly.
he throws
Yeah.
his phone at this car. It ends up being one of the girls' cars. And she stops. And then he starts yelling at her, you know what I mean? And like
it
all of a
turned
sudden
in this
it was
whole
like,
situation.
there's guys like,
Swarm. Yeah,
you know,
it was
pulling
a
up with cars
swarm.
and shit, and then they jump out, and then all of a sudden, like, dude takes off, almost runs up the wall at the McDonald's.
And
They chase him around, and
That's what
and
that
as I
McRib
come
will do
around,
to
like,
ya.
I'm like, oh
And
no,
see,
they're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, this is
that's-
not a good situation. So
Right.
they get him sort of chasing back around towards me, and he's
I
running
didn't
right
see
towards
Steve
me, and I'm
yet.
like,
No.
am I gonna tackle this dude? Like, do I tackle him to
you're
save
not
him?
a
Like, you know what I mean?
you're not
Like,
a tackling
and-
person. You're
and
a
he's running, and like as he's running towards me, he was just like total went to like fetal position in the middle of the run.
Yeah.
Just like run, like hits the ground and like
skid.
And as I like get to him, there's already like boots coming to like stop
man.
him. You know
It
what I
was
mean?
bad.
I jumped over him and like, no. And I was like, hey man, today's your day. Today's
Hi,
your day to change
guys.
your life. Yes, today's your day to change your life. That's what I told him. It was your Jesus moment.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
a time traveler. I just hit that message. Did you see that?
I know,
In real
yes.
reality. That
Yeah.
was great. So, that was another
Wow.
Jesus
So
moment.
then, to bring full circle the drama with
We talk about that guy often, though.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
Like he probably went back to camp, like, dude, this Jesus saved me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, 40
Yes.
dudes
So
were
there
chasing
I
me.
was,
Yeah,
eating a
well, I mean,
McDonald's cheeseburger.
He's seen Steve, like that
Cover
was the
up
phase.
board.
Like, so Steve, I'm wearing a mask. 'Cause
It's
this
the Lord.
was like back in March, April when COVID had first hit.
This was
Was it?
July.
Coughing
July?
on you in the name of the Lord.
Okay, all right. So I was in a mask and I had gotten out of my car because I'm getting ready to record this shit, and I'm like, I hear Miranda Monday, and it's one of those, fuck. Like, and I turn around and it's Steve. And Steve, let's be honest.
You were like, oh hell.
When
no.
when
Oh no, she picked me up.
No. No, at first,
Like I
I
just
did
say
a
this, dude.
palm.
She's like, whoop.
What's up, Brandon?
No, I palmed him right here across the bridge of his nose and
Really?
his head. Yeah, and then he still comes at me for another hug. So I grab him by his throat and I went to take him to the ground.
Like she went to.
and
he
he was paralyzed. He was paralyzed to the ground, and I'm like, "Fuck."
She's pretty
There's-
strong. Don't be fucking
There
around.
are too many, video
That's what happens
recordings
with
going
too many
on.
suppositories.
There's-
I love a
this is not
strong
the
woman.
right time
Too many
and place.
suppositories makes you strong
So I
as
snatched
shit.
him back up and I gave him a hug. By the end of the night,
Yeah, you guys were good.
we were good. We were not only good. I searched this fucking trap, meth, heroin, crack house by myself because I was the only one that could talk my way into the door.
You guys need to carry. You guys need to. Hopefully, someone's.
Well, it was to have a
there
girl
was
go in,
this type of
or a female,
situation,
and it was a unique situation. Let's
Yeah.
say that.
yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
were looking for 13.
and that's what you realize of like doing this. And a lot
Everybody
of that stuff
comes
changed
together.
me. A lot of those situations of looking for these missing people.
and people when
you realize who's real. You
Absolutely.
know, like it don't matter if we had beef over some stupid
Right.
Facebook crap.
that was the
you're
night
out here-
everything.
That's what makes
changed.
America great again. Is we all come together again.
Gosh, man, he had to go there. Just
He
just
did.
make the world great.
But
okay?
but
All
that's
of
the
us.
thing, and you already know who I work for. I call you and harass you all the time. But if there's ever another situation, this is my stomping ground. This is what I'm saying.
That was something just beautiful to be a part of.
It really was.
You know what I
And then
mean?
the
Like,
next
just to
day,
see
I
it,
feel
like,
left out. I
Even though
really
it was
do.
crazy. Like
Me
it
too.
was just.
I just
I feel left out.
okay,
it
so
was
this
like-
tell random
13-year-old
jokes
girl.
that don't go anywhere.
This
It was like
13
my music in real life. It was like
Yes, this
literally,
13-year-old girl had come up missing.
Yeah.
So we have her entire neighborhood, all of her
Everybody looking
family,
for it, yeah.
aunts, uncles. We got Bubba and Carl, and people had believed in their Second Amendment.
Did they found this girl?
The next
We
day,
had a rally a block
it was,
from here.
It was that next day. Because
And-
remember, we searched from that night into that morning, and then all day that day, and then the next day
So
was
whoever
when
ha-
she was found.
Whoever had her
We had
obviously
the cartel,
got wind of what you guys were
the
doing.
cartel.
Oh, they
was,
were-
Yeah,
they
the
were
cartel
scared.
was calling
Yeah.
the cops for protection, basically.
Yes, they did.
Like, that's just
the
being
the,
simple,
the, the
basically.
trap house. I opened the door and the cops are there, and I closed the fucking door.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I did because the cops were already there, and I'm like, I'm going to jail.
Going to jail.
fuck.
Yeah, the cops. The
Yeah.
cartel was,
And then the
calling
cops-
cops
What's up,
for
Mark?
protection.
But then the cops started actually paying attention and
Right.
helping.
Right.
So then that was
We sat
ultimately
at that house all day too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
we
there's
had people
come
fucking
up,
That's
scared
dedication.
as
pulling up with
fuck.
their wallets, getting wallets out to get their drugs.
I mean, for
and
those-
I'm like, hey,
for those
man,
of you that
spot
have
shut
kids-
down.
Yeah, but this shit's cut
Oh,
down.
yeah, I ain't-
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Play with
Like,
my
that's a
kid.
game
I'd be
changer.
all over
Absolutely.
that.
Exactly.
But that was one of the it turned out good situations. There
That's
are
what
so
gives-
many that
that's
we
what gives
don't
me
hear
hope.
about. Like, exactly.
Because you're
Like-
making a difference. That's yeah.
It's
Yeah.
where,
Versus every
you
other
see the
artist
real
that's out
colors
there.
Not giving two fucks
Right.
Right.
about they
He's-
only care about the greenback.
Absolutely.
Well,
Sorry.
I see artists posting about they got these crazy security teams, right? Like at home, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
I'm going
God.
into ghettos by myself.
Dude,
I'm going to DC.
I have a story for you on that
I'm
one.
like, you
It
got-
involves
you got
Young
the
Buck.
Navy SEALs at your house, bro. Like, damn, you ain't even talking shit about the government. What are you worried about?
Oh
bro?
my God! Yes, that was definitely that was a time changing moment in a lot of people's eyes.
I do
because-
feel that as you grow as an artist, you should have some kind of security because people. I mean,
yes,
people are crazy.
they are.
I'm crazy. Just so you know, before you show up at my house, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah. I'm
Think
just.
about it. People have been shot on stage performing.
Yeah.
Who dropped the fucking ball on that one?
Right.
Come on now.
Right. Who let him in?
Somebody better have been an accomplice and
Right.
unbeknownst after the fact.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
I'm just
Well,
and once
that's,
you do
that's
get
what I'm. And I think that that's what is so unique about what I do is it shows the light of that. You know what I mean? Because it's where I'm so honest and open with the content, and like I'm pretty honest about the situations that come from doing it too. You know what I mean? Not all of them, but for the most part, you know what I mean? Like
it's different.
And it's where, you know, and I do
Shedding a
that
little
too,
light.
and I do this in all of my pictures because I don't think that
Praying
you should
for
have
peace.
to do other symbolic gestures.
We don't
to
flip
fit
off the
into a
camera.
club,
We have good
you
credit
know?
scores.
And it's
There we go.
where- yeah.
And to be fair, we do need to draw a name for one of the pictures. And here's how it works. You guys have had to have shared this live.
Share.
Also, leave one comment. If we draw your name, you have 7 days. You have until next Monday to get with me on a PM and get me your address, your information, so I can mail it to you. I will mail it to you. Not a problem. Nobody else will get your address. Everything's cool. So if you guys want to do this, make sure you've been sharing. Make sure you guys leave a comment, even if it's just a hashtag. Who gives a... Yeah.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Mark. Thank you for supporting us.
Yes, Mark. Mark is, he's proper.
What's
he
up,
supports
Calvin?
A lot. Calvin out
Calvin
in Texas.
Weaver.
Yep, I'm very familiar with Calvin.
Mr. Calvin.
Yep.
So if you guys got any questions out there too, put them in the chat.
Yes. Yep, I'm trying to keep up with them and still multitask.
Going back on that experience, I think that there's other artists that were there as well, and I think that when you
I'm sorry.
go through, there was a couple other artists there, any local artists, and so not country rappers.
Well, I don't doubt that, but like,
They're
when did they
actually
leave
polka
at like
players.
midnight before we hit the Spanish-speaking people's house? Is that what? Did they leave before that?
There was a couple there.
Okay, we'll talk later.
It's a polka group.
Right.
We'll talk later.
So I don't want to call them out. You know what
No,
I mean?
no.
Like,
We'll talk later.
But yeah, so there was a couple, and it's where basically, you know, when you go through something like that, and, you know, no matter what the pettiness that you know what I mean, like, you look at things different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, okay, when stuff really happens, you know what I mean? There's family that don't have your back, but there's people that
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
those people that do show up in your life like that.
But that's the
are the
common
ones that you
theme
need to
even
cherish.
They
in
say
music.
blood is thicker than water.
And you're exactly right, because so many times we've heard in the music industry, you can't get love in your own hometown, but as soon as you step outside,
Yeah.
you get the strangers.
Well, that's
those
just like-
people who care more a lot of the times.
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying all the time, but a lot of the times than what your family does.
Right.
So to see that, like,
Right.
that
And I
not
think-
everyone was family.
And
And
that's like
neighbors
that-
Exactly.
and people
Exactly.
and people.
like shutting that gas station down. There was people of every race.
Yes.
I mean, dollar value, different type of car. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like age group. They were just like, "What's going on?" No, screw that. I'll go next door. You know
Yep,
what I mean? Like,
exactly.
you're right, this place is closed.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And that gives me hope. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's where. It shows people like you just got to be the one that's willing to stick your neck out a little bit. And
Yep.
and for you guys out there, like, can you start sticking your neck out a little bit?
Yeah,
Because the
can
ones
somebody
that-
step the fuck up and like
well, it makes it where you know the people that are sticking their neck out all the time don't have such a long neck to get chopped off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So why
Absolutely.
don't you guys step up and help us a little bit, you know, and make the world better for yourself too. You know what I mean, and your families, and that's what it is to me. Of like, I'm not a. We talk a lot about this. Me and Lloyd do, and it's you know there's and me and even you know Dennis. Dennis Spencer, shout out to him.
Shout out Dennis.
He's a good friend as well, you know, and
Yeah.
it's where I look at, I'm not motivated by money. I'm motivated by, I feel like if I do what I'm supposed to and I do what I am supposed to be
That's
doing
hard to
here,
find.
and then there should be the money should come from somewhere.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If I make it about,
Exactly.
oh, you got to buy
Pay
this
it
shirt, man.
forward.
No. Oh,
Yes.
you want to, you know, and I'm the same, and I'm my own worst enemy with that. It's the same thing with limo rides. You know
I
what
know,
mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like kids come up at an event and be like, man, can I get a ride? Like,
Speaking of limo, did we get a video in the
I sent one.
in the group chat?
if not, there's
Malik?
some on my Facebook, but yeah, we did send one in the link.
With
I did
the,
send
Can
one.
we
Yeah.
with the limo or the music video?
with just with the limo that we can show real quick what he's talking about? For those of you who don't know,
This thing is badass.
this thing
Which
is
video should I play?
A beast, guys. What video should he play? Which limo video should he play?
Oh,
Do the one where you're sliding under the limo with your Corvette.
You'd have to go to my YouTube,
Which is
this is good for you guys. You
Yes.
have to put in MK Ultra,
Bringing love home.
not one more, because if you just put in MK Ultra, you're gonna go way down the rabbit hole, like way down there. You'll probably wake up like 3 days after you finish.
See,
finally go to
you're
sleep.
you're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, you're way down the rabbit hole already.
Space it out, not one more.
No, yeah, it's the one. It's the number 1. Sorry.
Gotcha.
See, while he is pulling that up, make sure that you guys go.
Rate, review, subscribe. Hit double.
So
Subscribe.
down like 4 or 5, I think.
Make
Up
sure you
right there.
guys
Up,
go over,
up.
subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment on
Right
the
there.
YouTube channel
Yep.
that
Tell
Steve
me
just
how
said.
sexy I am. Oh yeah.
Well,
Did somebody say fallopian tubes?
here we go.
That's a time.
Hi, Tyler.
Smoke too many cigarettes.
Tyler Simmons in the house.
Tyler, what's up, dude?
So
We'll give shout
let's
outs.
do
Lori.
one of the giveaways.
Let's do the giveaways.
Dude.
Brian, what's up, dude?
Do we have a name yet?
We have
Oh, that is funny. What Austin said. I'm sorry. You had it pulled up.
I did have
What
it
was
pulled
your
up.
first reaction when Miranda paralleled your ass in the streets? Parked your keister on the street.
I was thinking, like,
I
well,
shouldn't have done her dirty all them years ago.
Oh,
This
damn.
bitch was real.
I was kind of like, I was rather shocked actually, and I was like, wait, I just saved this dude. Now wait a second, now I'm like, that's how the streets are.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you just saved someone, now
you know
someone's
what?
getting you.
And
Holy
to be
shit.
fair, the guy that you were with, I'm not going to say his name, but the guy that you were with, like, he was even like, I'm not this is on you. I'm not and he was my best friend all night. Did you notice that? We was cool. We was cool like that.
Parallel my ass. Please. Don't do this to me.
I don't,
Please,
I don't,
Mr.
Wait,
Postman.
stop it. I don't know if he has somebody. Don't put him under like that.
Please don't put it in that hole. Oh, wrong. Sorry. Random
You went
moment.
there. You went there. Do we have the limo?
Well, then me too.
Do we have? Oh, here we go. This is badass.
Watch this, guys. Notice. Yeah.
There's Corvette paint on my drive shaft.
Now, when did you break the window, the windshield?
That was done at a venue actually, at the 4th of July.
Now he's modified that
so
truck since
he
then,
has
too.
modified it. Yes. So it's even
a
more of
lot-
a beast.
Yeah, it's more.
So when,
It's a diesel.
So,
It's a diesel. And
It's a
does-
diesel now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
so
It's
that's
insane.
what he's talking about, just so you guys can understand when he's talking about doing limo drive.
Oh, we just took it out yesterday.
they just took it out. I was watching the video.
I was kind of. His son did a
My,
burnout in it.
yeah.
Oh my
My son got
God.
to drive it for the first time. It was
That's awesome.
yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
I'm gonna have to bring
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
up to Elwood.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope it snows, man. I want it to snow so I can bust some donuts. Make sure you guys follow my subscribe to the YouTube. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
subscribe to
doing
the
that.
YouTube. Make sure that you guys are definitely paying attention.
Stacey, that's funny.
to, so why we've got YouTube up? Why don't we play it?
Let's
Which
do a music video.
yeah? Which music video would you like to play?
Well, we don't have a music video for our song that we just did yet. We're getting ready to shoot that, so
Yeah, we're
make sure
getting
you
ready
guys
to shoot
tune
that.
into that too.
Let me know when you're shooting it.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
well. I got
it's gonna be
the music video that I shot for Dane Madden. I'm pretty proud of that. It's got 315,000 views, 4.4 thousand shares. But it really touches people because it talks about what men go through trying to get custody basically of their children. So
yeah, that'd be a good one.
yeah,
Let's do it.
shout out to Jackie Bosch.
Shout out to Dane Madden.
I'm not taking the kids
Dane
over to your
Madden.
house for the birthday party today.
What?
You don't communicate.
Hi, David
with
A.
your date.
Sosa.
Here, everybody's here
I don't
waiting
care.
on her. Well, what do you mean? Well,
Is
why
that
not?
David?
You don't deserve to have him.
Are you serious?
Shout out to
Everybody's
Morgan.
here for them. Hello?
Man, you know anybody that ever tried to hurt you through someone else, but they hurt that other person because they're hurt? No matter how bad it hurts, they just want you to hurt, no matter who they hurt. I'm tired of it. Yo, about to make them feel this. I'm not the one that left them. Forget what you reppin'. Daddy about to be flexing. Time God not stepped in. Spreading words like germs. I hope that you burns. You chose to rob me from my kids. Time to get yours. I'm not the one that left them. Forget what you reppin'. Daddy about to be flexing. Time God not stepped in. Spreading words like germs. I hope that you burns. You chose to rob me from my kids. Time to get yours. Both built these beautiful cars, but you wanna be the only driver while I pay for gas. Here's the truth, I'm a rhymer. I made my mistakes, cried rivers and lakes, but I get up and shake it off, cause that's what it takes. You wanna keep the kids to yourself, I'll supply the milk and flakes, keep my family from them birthday cakes. Well, now drowned in the karma as the levee breaks. Daddy never left, I speak their names with my last breath. Even got all three on my blessed cross chest. I love you, baby. You out here hogging the nest, you created this mess. Not gonna drop you to your knees until you confess. Hope you can't shake my song, God knows you did me wrong. Now I'm about to have my lures put them deuces up, yo, so long. Later. Tell them daddy's coming back. Serious as a heart attack, big bad wolf about to blow down your shack. Money starts to stack. Here I come. I'm not the one that left them. Forget what you reppin'. Daddy about to be flexing. Time God not stepped in. Spreading words like germs. I hope that you burns. You chose to rob me from my kids. Time to get yours. I'm not the one that left them. Forget what you reppin'. Daddy about to be flexing. Time God not stepped in. Spreading words like germs. I hope that you burns. You chose to rob me from my kids. Time to get yours. Cleaning up my mess because I stay blessed. You think you can fuck me straight up? I just rewrote the test. Blowing up social media, calling me a POS. I'm still in your heart, aren't I? Now I got a real princess. Two people make a child and it only takes one to take it. Why do some gotta take it? Trust just to stake it and break it.
Okay. Did you write the lyrics and everything?
No. He wrote the lyrics. I just put everything together for him.
Gotcha.
Just proud of that.
That's badass.
Pretty deep, yeah.
Yeah, very deep.
But yeah.
Yep. So I do want to go ahead and let the first person know who won a picture. Lori.
Lori.
Lori Pastor.
Lori!
Lori.
Yeah!
Okay, so kind of keeping in with the flow, why don't we show another music video that
Hey, wait a minute.
that I believe that
Say it
Lloyd,
again.
Yes.
it's another one of your videos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I just didn't get credit for it.
Malik, could we?
This is gonna get interesting.
I'm gonna need
You guys
to
all
smoke.
start.
Shit's getting, y'all better be,
Y'all better start sharing that,
Shit's
hitting
getting
that
ready to
stuff.
get
It's about
real.
to get up all
Tag all your people. We're gonna see where everyone stands.
Yep, you guys need to go ahead and just share and pay attention because shit's getting ready to get real and the truth's coming out. And
Is it Yee Yee or Everybody Get Muddy?
It's both of them, but Yee Yee Remix was
Yee Yee Remix
was my big one.
I got the chills already.
yes. And here's
Chili
the
Willies.
bad part about it is he didn't get credit at all. But as soon as we watch, I don't know.
Producer's having so much more fun now.
I would.
This is
we were
drama.
just talking insurance.
I would say let's play half of it, okay, Malik?
Yeah, just play half.
Yeah, please.
It's my son in the beginning. That's my son.
Done said what I want, done said what I think. Might smoke a lot of weed, but I fight like a tank.
Ain't your Barbie type. When I get drunk, I like to fight.
That country girl, she likes to ride deep in the mud hole late at night.
Run your mouth, talk that trash, I'll knuckle up and whoop your ass.
Took a purple kush, taking me higher. Drinking moonshine, by the bonfire.
I'm turned up, y'all turned down. You call an Uber, we moving crowds.
Sit back, kick back, smoke a lot of dank, and I don't give a damn what nobody thinks.
Say that they like some old blue jeans. We smoking on that sticky green.
Drink too much, I run my mouth.
I
Got a
can't
problem
take
with
his face
that.
anymore.
Get knocked out.
That's hurting my eyes. So what had happened was I was going to have Homegrown on the show.
Yeah.
And when word got out, Joe
why did it
remembered.
just click?
Yeah,
I
you
heard
guys
some of the
seen
other
that,
stuff.
I actually heard the click. Did you guys hear the click? I heard it.
So
It did.
I was going to bring Homegrown on the show, and now I'm the type of person I really don't like doing drama, but when you get with people who are family, like Steve, if you ever call me in the middle of the night, I gotcha.
We
you know what I
ride.
mean? Yep. I'm not a ride or die. I'm a ride till I die type of individual.
What are you doing?
So then I start getting messages from random people that I didn't know about how he abuses his children.
Yep.
He is actually on state and government assistance, and all of this stuff. And then said female, I'm not going to say her name, she said, "You really need to talk to Lloyd Henry Templeton III." And I hit you up.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And
You're the third.
Wow.
You're the third. I have a third. I actually have a tray. I have
I'm
a
the
tray.
third.
Yeah.
Third.
So, Lloyd, the third.
Yeah. This is one of those things, and it happens to a lot of artists.
It does.
Right? And this is something that I just had to go through. This is not the first time, but I learned a lot from it. And I want to encourage everybody at home that is watching this, that you produce music, you write music, whatever you do, make sure you get stuff in writing. It's very important.
Absolutely.
Because, someone like me that was coming up, Homegrown had already had made a name for himself with the Yee Yee. So when he did the Yee Yee remix, they spent $30,000 on this video. The only problem is the song that he wanted to use was already somebody else's song, African Bambaataa.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, you can't use that beat. I said, you're going to get sued. Not only that, but it's going to make the company's going to get sued. So we started working together. I did the beat for him. My son's on the track. That's me. That's me. Everybody Get Muddy. That was me. Produced that. I produced his last whole album. Okay. I moved to Georgia to work with this guy.
Right.
And what happened is he teamed up with another manager. The manager, I'm not going to say his name. He's just
not worthy. But
the studio, I want to give a shout out to them. 7-Eleventh. They were great. They seen my talent. They wanted to sign me. That was the problem.
That would have been.
But that's the problem. It's conflict of interest, guys. I'm there to help. I work with one artist. They don't want to work with him. They want to work with me. So that's where the problem came. And we had all these views. We had it. It was lightning in a bottle. He had, we were doing great things, but the problem is a lot of people can't handle fame, and money changes people. I don't care what you say.
It does.
It changes you. Mm-hmm. And, it was all bad from there. And, it is what it is.
And see, that's what sucks, because people like you, people who are on the come up.
Yeah.
Okay. They get burnt that first time.
And it's over.
And there's so much good talent out there.
Yeah.
Once they get burnt, like I'll tell somebody, we're going to sign a fucking contract. But
Right.
here's the thing. I'm going to make sure your ass is covered just as much as my ass is covered.
Right. Absolutely.
Because that's the only way to be in this business, because even though the music industry is vast,
it's small.
you are, 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Everybody
knows
everybody knows everybody.
They know everybody.
Just like the fans who like
like
to stir the
Bacon.
shit, they
Yeah.
go to this show,
Yeah.
they'll still go to that show.
Right.
Same
They'll
thing.
talk shit about you, but they'll still show up at the show.
Exactly. It's the
Right.
same thing with the artists.
Yeah.
There are artists out here who will take other artists'
Yes.
beats, lyrics,
style.
everything,
Yeah.
and then burn them and then badmouth them and say, oh, well, they did this or they're bad like that. And that is not okay at all.
No.
Like, you do not do that.
Right.
Especially people on the come up. You know what I mean? Once you get burnt so hard, people may not have as tough a skin as you do.
Yeah.
You still
It wasn't the
push
first
through.
time. I did a song with she was on Housewife Swap. She's I don't want to mention her name, but she's very popular, very successful. And they took my song, went to Disney, and they kept Jackie Bosch on the track. Shout out to Jackie. Sorry about that. But a Grammy Award-winning producer stole the song. It was copywritten. It was published, and they still took the song. So what I'm trying to encourage everybody is, don't give up. Just get everything in writing.
Absolutely.
And not just that, like, you fans out there, like, when you see that, call it out.
Yeah,
you
call
know,
it
Yes,
out.
don't-
just let that ride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's someone else's creativity
Right.
and passion and love that went into it. Like
It's a lot of work.
I'm like, I dare someone to.
It's a lot
You
of
know
work.
what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
And actually, I'm kind of like steal my lyrics because like that shit needs to
You
be
get
said.
paid.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
you
know what I
get
mean? Like,
paid and
Yeah.
then double paid. That
Right,
shit's
you know
getting
what I
said,
mean? Like,
and
yeah,
you're gonna make that money off
right,
that
you
shit.
know
I think
Yeah.
Like-
I think people, fans, we appreciate all the fans, of course, but I don't think people really realize, if you're not an artist, you don't realize how much work really goes into this.
A lot.
Look at all this beautiful. I mean, this takes money. It takes money to make these wheels go.
Hours,
Hours.
money.
You gotta perfect your
sleepless
craft.
nights. Oh my God! If you still have to have a job,
You still have
okay?
to have a job.
And then, so you're working your 40, 50 plus whatever hours a week.
Exactly.
And then you're still having sleepless nights because you're pushing your music, your passion.
Exactly.
Well, and that's the
Okay.
creating hour.
And
You know what I
never
mean? Like,
give
most
up on your
musicians
passion.
It is.
Never.
just create at night.
You
know?
give up on your passion, you get fat, you get lazy, and you don't want to do that. You lose that edge.
Don't be like me. Don't do it.
I didn't want to say this till now, but this was actually an intervention.
We're saving the best.
It's like a before and after
It was
picture.
on stage.
I used to be skinny with dreads. Now look at
Show
me.
starts right now.
Oh my God. Oh.
And so tune in the next 6 weeks, and we're going to be going.
Check, please.
We're doing jogging.
Oh my
We're going to
goodness.
do yoga.
We're gonna eat ribs.
Tofu
Certain diet
turkeys.
We're going to stick to for sure.
Oh my God.
Tofu is my favorite. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my God. Here we
Oh.
go. Okay, so Steve,
Yes, I'm on spot.
Oh,
All right. Snap a picture. I'm on spot.
he's on spot. Watch out.
Spotify.
Watch out.
People are calling. I got. Yes. All right. Spot.
Disc golf.
Disc golf.
Disc golf.
Man, I so did not think you were going to go there.
I know.
Like that was like the last thing I thought you were going to say. Disc
Disc
golf. Yeah, it
golf.
used to be amazing.
Used to be.
Well, I haven't played in forever. I think I'm probably still amazing. I
Okay.
mean, I'm good at everything. And that's not being narcissistic.
Did-
Let's just
Oh,
be.
yeah,
didn't you
Let's
assist?
just calm down. 'Cause
Didn't
it's
okay? So small
Confidence.
town Elwood. Didn't you assist in getting the disc golf?
I helped inspire a lot of the guys that were childhood friends of mine to go out and help build that course.
Okay.
And some T-Mac, which
It's
shout
still
out
there.
to T-Mac, he worked a lot and put that park in. I just happened to get a lot of the
But
kids that I
you're-
grew up with to start going out there. Then they started building them.
But
more and-
you're good about that. You're good about planting seeds here and there.
I did that in Idaho
and-
too. I helped put in some courses there. I ran tournaments out there that paid out $1,000 to first place pro. I had cars on the course. I was sponsored throwing tournaments sponsored by Budweiser, Bud Light, and
Where's those sponsors now? Shit.
right. You know what
We
I mean?
need
Like,
sponsors.
as a disc golfer, I had like 35 sponsors. It's like trying to change the world as a musician. It's like 12. So I love you, 12. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like, but it is kind of strange. You know what I mean? Like so. But I think all that prepared me for what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? In a way.
Yeah.
I could still backhand somebody really good or throw a disc probably, which we're gonna be doing that. I want to do like a some kind of event where we all go out and play and get other artists too. And
That would be
you know what I mean?
cool.
Like, just make it.
That would be
some-
awesome.
That would do
So I-
do something like
on my farm.
a
We could do it on my
charity.
farm.
Well, I used to do a charity of Toys for Tots Foundation
Yeah.
event, and it
That's
was
good.
doubles, and we cleaned up one of the. I mean, really, it was known as the gay park or the sex offender park when
Okay.
we went in there. It was Rock Creek Canyon Park in Twin Falls, Idaho.
Josh Page.
Cleaned it up.
And we had just
Are they on here?
Yeah, I read his comment. It's hilarious.
There was-
Did you read his comment? He says, "Bro, if you're good at everything, get my beast done."
Shout out to Josh and Jade. Josh and Paige have had their truck that I've been working on for quite some time. So, but yeah, shout out
You
to those
have
guys.
their truck.
Oh, that's
I know, you
nice.
have
I want
the
your
truck.
truck, by the
What
way, Josh.
fuck?
I know.
Hi, Josh and Paige. I know how much you hate me, but I still donated, so keep that in mind.
Josh.
This is my personal life.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother fucking story of drama that
So,
didn't even. Yeah.
But yeah, so I cleaned up this park, and it's where there was a lot of like teachers and people that worked in that area and walked that park that were just stoked that it was now a safe place to walk, and there was always disc golfers down there, and We ended up raising a couple $1,000 for Toys for Tots and toys, and had people from 5 different states come out and
see,
be
that's-
a part of it. It was really, it inspired me to show what was possible. Shout out to some of those guys, Charman, Gareth. Jerry Wilson. And just, all of the Southern Idaho Checkers. So.
All right, so real quick, we're going to draw one more name. So, again, make sure you hit me up in PM minimum tonight. If you don't hit me up by next Monday, I will draw somebody else and hit them up. And I just want to let it be known, we do have a random individual who doesn't know anybody but me in here. So he has actually
this was
spun the
quite
wheel.
experience for him, I bet.
Well, he actually.
Where the hell am I?
He's assisted when we were at the other studio. So yeah,
Nice.
he didn't get to sit in on too many in studios because this is definitely a completely different.
This is different.
Vibe
This
than
is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
having people
definitely
in
more
studio is completely different than doing.
Oh, I bet where you can't see him. Well, good thing that's
No,
not my
he
car.
did not.
Getting towed.
I'm glad that's not my car.
What is that? What's the name of that?
That's a Beetle.
Not
Volkswagen.
the fucking car. The name,
It's
is that
affordable.
Yeah.
It's affordable toes.
Look, it looks like my ex.
Okay, that's not you guys, right?
Just like
No,
my ex.
that's not my car.
Okay.
I was
Is he
the parking
parked
lady
behind?
was awesome. I
It's
ran into her on the way in. Shout out.
I'm like, fuck. The shirtless dad hit me up, okay? So the next, and Lori gets first pick of the 4 pictures. I will
Those
post
pictures
them.
are awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
You know what I mean?
absolutely. They are signed. Yeah, Steve
awesome
went ahead and
Because I'm not in them.
see, we wasn't talking like that. So the next person after Lori that gets to pick a picture is Mr. Glenn Elrod.
Yeah, I mean,
Mr.
Glenn?
Glenn.
Well,
Yes.
I might as well go ahead and say this now. I was gonna wait. But,
What?
Okay, so I did this contest, right? And it's a.
What do you know?
She's
Okay.
looking at him like he knows. Like you're a time traveler. You know everything I know now. But I did this contest, and I've tried to give people an extra amount of time because it seems like people are lazy on social media these days. You know, all you had to do was tag 3 friends and share a post for a limo experience where I would go anywhere in the country and do a limo experience for you and your family for a prom or a wedding or whatever.
How did I miss that one?
You know what? Glenn Elrod's the only one that did it correctly. So. Congrats, Grant.
Congrats,
I've been
Glenn.
waiting to make
Congratulations,
Round of
Glenn.
applause.
Yay!
But,
Round of applause.
Yeah, and it's
Where's he located?
He's in Georgia. So
Oh, that's awesome.
we're either gonna have to go to Georgia or we're gonna have to get him up
Georgia.
here or something. But we're gonna have an extreme limo experience for Glenn. So, and that tells the rest of you guys like,
Gabby Logan's in Georgia.
Yeah, Gabby is. Yeah.
look,
Well,
they're making all kinds of plans
Dave's
already.
right,
That's what I'm
see?
talking about.
Dave's down there. I
We
could
can-
throw together a group.
Yeah,
Have 'em
absolutely.
ready.
If you want to
What
go
the
to
heck?
Georgia, we can make that happen.
Well,
If
there
he
we
wants
go.
to come up
so
here.
shout out Glenn. It's cool to be able
Yep.
to see it where it go to somebody that
a mark.
is deserving,
loyal.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And which I picked it, but it was easy to pick because he's the only one.
He's
that
the only one
followed
that did the
rules.
route.
Right.
The rules are important.
Okay,
I got
so
first place.
Lloyd,
Yes.
what is your day job?
My day job.
Reach arounds.
I'm a stripper.
Where's my dollars? Hold on.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean
They
Wait.
pay me to keep my clothes on. My day job. I am an agent. Oh shoot. Oh, should we talk about it or no?
Yes, we can talk about it. No, I was joking over here, and I was like, Steve, does he
talk
have
about it or
somebody?
no?
Oh, yeah, I apologize. I was just kidding about the ones. I have a 10. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no. I flip homes.
See, that's awesome.
Yes.
No, it
I
needs to be, I flip farms.
flip farms.
Yes.
Like
speaking
Hiroshima.
My
of-
hands.
Like
like tornadoes in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I flip farms.
Flip farms, bitch.
So when are we doing an event at this?
We are literally about 3 weeks out from having the whole house renovated, and then
Nice.
I've got I got a 5-bedroom house, but I got 4 barns on my property, so I'm wanting to party like a rock star.
Oh, and they're freaking cool.
Yeah.
We can make that shit
We're
happen.
gonna be like,
I
you know
want
what we're gonna
to.
be like?
Want to?
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire.
I
Who's
do.
coming with me?
Who's coming with me? Yes, we can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm down.
I know. I know you're not from here, but between Steve and I, we can.
Because we're renovating it and plan on.
Perfect time to have a bunch of
Flipping
people
it.
over and mess up the work.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect
Before you
time.
sell.
Come on over. You can
Look at your
shit and
brother.
piss in
He's
my
like,
living room. I don't even care.
You know how much I put into those
The
floors?
carpet smells like piss already. All right.
It's like, what are you doing? I just
You just gotta make sure you lock the house up.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I got cameras.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah. I
got cameras on.
So make sure you at least have one porter shitter.
I
and
think
a
we should
bucket
do-
doesn't count.
Right. I think we should have
don't?
it's invite
No.
only. I think it should be an
Yeah.
invite only
I think so too.
for fans.
I think that would be.
I would love to
Yes.
have our show, your guys' show, in the living room. Everyone looks at Drew like
So, Wyatt,
that would be dope.
we can make it work.
Oh man, why?
Just
is
got
a
the floors.
genius!
I just got the floor stained.
It's gonna be a special time.
Guys, make sure you share. Share.
Sharing is caring.
We have like no time left, and we still have 2 pictures to give away. And thankfully, the wallet is put up.
Yes.
The Wallet of Doom.
Uh-oh.
Can
Brought
we
to you by
play the song?
Ultra.
Can we play the Burn 20?
Oh, we
song?
got-
have that
Oh,
on
we
there?
got to play that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta play our song.
Yeah, we got to play our song.
Our song. It's
It's
our
our duet.
song.
We got to play our duet, okay?
No. Okay.
Malik.
No. All right. I'm just gonna
You
say
do
the
that
story.
really well, man.
All right. So he calls me. I'm on my way to the airport. I'm saying the story.
Okay, I'm listening. All right, this is
He
good.
calls
Be
me. I'm
good.
on my way to take my mother-in-law to the airport.
I remember that day. I remember that
Told you
day.
about it? I was
No,
like, dude,
no, I was trying to talk to you when
You
you were on
right
your
here
way.
talking on the phone, huh? All right, so he calls me. He's like, "All right, so I want to do this song. What do you think about that one beat?" I'm like, "Dude, that is a love song beat." He's like, "Well, but let's do a duet." I'm like, "Dude, that's like, and nothing against gay people, you know what I mean, at all. But I'm like, dude, that's gay. You know what I mean? Like,
And this is so true. Look how red he is.
Steve, we're gonna open up our fan page.
like I said, nothing.
San Francisco's gonna love us.
I was like, like I said, nothing against gay people. I was just like, man, that's gay. I'm not doing that.
You think
And so
Up
he's
Church
like,
would like to be
"No,
a feature?
man." So what did you? He compared it to like being like Nelly and Tim McGraw.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh, like Nelly and Tim McGraw did it. And I'm like, no, man. He's like, well, it's a broken heart song. Like,
was a
man.
big
He starts rapping, and he starts rapping. He's like, put your mother-in-law on the phone. So I put my
Let me
speaker-
rap to her.
He's like, I want to rap to her. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, look, she's looking at me
Awkward.
like, these are the people you associate with. Right? So I'm like, put it on there. I'm like, I don't really want to put it on there, Lloyd, but okay. Put it on there, and
Shit.
he starts going, like baby girl this and all this stuff, and I'm like, listening to him, like, man,
What
am I supposed to say?
What did she think of the
You know what I
song?
mean?
What did she think of the song,
she thought it
Steve?
was a good love song, but like, where do I come in?
She's like, this guy's really gay, isn't he?
I'm like, the only way that works is if I come in and I'm like, yeah, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, but like, that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that guy. So,
Not that guy.
So that's behind the scenes of the music industry. Sorry for calling you out on that.
Yeah,
Lloyd,
no,
but
it's all right.
That was a funny.
Yeah,
one.
that is so. His neck. Look, he's literally a redneck.
I,
Isn't that
I am
adorable?
so smart.
I-
From ear to ear. Oh man,
Malik, can we please?
it was a
play
good.
that?
It was a
So
good
this song is way better than that song.
What's the
would've
name of
been,
the song?
Let me tell you.
It's even.
Oh no,
It's called
we-
Burning 2020. It's as red as Lloyd.
the front of it is very.
What'd you say it was called?
Burning 2020.
Is it by you?
Yeah, it's on the MK Ultra page.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely like to
Oh, those pictures.
do something with on the farm for sure. I think that would
Yeah,
be
so
great.
if you guys
ma-
want to
we can
be a
make
part
that
of
happen.
that,
Do a show,
message us.
and we can have artists like, oh,
we can have artists do like redneck games. Like we'll have like see who can pull the most tires, like who can swim,
Who can clean up the barn the
swim
fastest?
through
Who
the
can clean
yard.
up my barn
No,
the fastest?
no. He doesn't have that much insurance. No.
But you know what I mean? We can have a couple artists.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like jousting on horses.
Stop it.
So stupid.
If you guys want to be a
On
part of
donkeys.
it, hit me up.
All right, so this
Hit
is
Joe up. Hit
Miniature horses.
I'm
down.
So I pray you pay attention. Get involved, drugs and guns and dirty politicians. The year 2020 is just a memory in history. I've been speaking facts now. Everyone that speaks to me. Viruses, vaccines, and stay at home quarantines. Is it just me or do I see COVID beauty queens, crappy toilet paper hoarders facing food shortage? Now I'm here to awaken the humanity. We're in 2020 and we're tired of going hungry. Now we're 21 and they wanna give us shots. All the Americans I see are loading up the Glocks. Tired of being sheep, now the wolf pack flocks. Growing subconsciously and fed up physically. Taking over streets and towns like Robin Hood clowns. Now the future's ours and we're all huge stars. Red, white, and blue and freedom for the cause.
Pinpoint when they're coming for you, a little sin in the needle with the witches brew. That government control with the socialism, with the fraud and the power and the broken system. Plutocracy, oligarchy, superpower with the super wealthy. Give our money to another country, but our bills ain't paid and we're going hungry. That mutated virus coming back again with a vaccine and a pathogen. Mask on, no coughing, got your coughing. Zinc and vitamin D with a little baby aspirin. Then die blood, no blood happening. Martial law got everybody sobbing. American dream with a vaccine, coughing up that money, coming out down.
We're in 2020 and we're tired of going hungry. Now we're 21 and they wanna give us shots. All the Americans I see are loading up the Glocks. Tired of being sheep, now the wolf pack flocks. Growing subconsciously and fed up physically. Taking over streets and towns like Robin Hood clowns. Now the future's ours and we're all huge stars. Red, white, and blue and freedom for the cause. Back up, we don't back down. These colors don't bleed and we stand our ground. We fight for the red, white, and blue. Don't tread on me, I won't tread on you. Yeah, we love and adore you, fight every day for you. Saw a vision through and fought just to know you. Now both of us grew and both of us knew that today you can make a difference too. Thinking it too, what if the virus is the vaccine? But two mutated, two infected, 2 by 2 until those two find you. And who knew that you would grow from it all and wait too? That's what we do is educate those same 2 by 2 until it reaches 4, 8 and hits you. And that's what we do to make a difference and get through. In 2020 and we're tired of going hungry. Now we're 21 and they wanna give us shots. All the Americans I see are loading up the Glocks. Tired of being sheep, now the wolf pack flocks. Growing subconsciously and fed up physically. Taking over streets and towns like Robin Hood clowns. Now the future's ours and we're all huge stars. Red, white, and blue and freedom for the cause. Back up, we don't back down. These colors don't bleed and we stand our ground. We fight for the red, white, and blue. Don't tread on me, I won't tread on you.
That's what's up. That is what is up. I love that song, guys.
I think that's the hardest kind of music to make, and Lloyd, I think, really stepped up in that song. And people don't understand, like, okay, there's times in songs where I'm creating them that it's like this word fits better, or I could have more lyrical craziness or whatever, you know, what I mean, to change it. And when you make stuff that is music based on facts, you have to keep the message, and you can't just flow to the music and be like, oh, this sounds awesome, but it's a lie.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
so you came up with that. How do you guys normally write? So what's your normal way of writing?
On that song, usually I just...
Is it lyrics, or you hear a beat, or
I find a beat that I connect to, and usually the hook usually comes first. You know what I mean? Like the most important part of it, then you fill in the verses or whatever. But sometimes sometimes I write songs in conversations. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like we talk about I'll be right. Like it just happens. Like, and it's not even meant to. It's just where
he's
my
like,
brain
oh my
is
God,
switched to that.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? And I turn some of those conversations into songs,
content.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like the song "Side Piece Resume."
How about you, Lloyd?
Like,
yeah, with that, with my verse, I was basically feeding off of him, but then I also wanted to, zinc, vitamin D, and a little baby aspirin, thins out the blood. That I was, if you have COVID, if you have COVID, that's what you want to. That's what you want to do.
It's the cure for COVID.
Obviously, I wanted my lyrics to be somewhat, obviously it has to be relevant because when you're rapping fast, people go. I mean, anybody can do that.
But that's not a mumble rap.
But that's not a mumble rap.
No.
And a lot of rappers that you guys love, you know what I mean, and that we were raised on, use a lot of filler words.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They're not using sophisticated words with wordplay that has.
If you want to be a good lyricist, open a fucking dictionary.
Right.
Yeah. You know
I mean, look at Eminem. All he does is study a dictionary. I mean,
Yep.
He's the best.
Hey,
in my opinion.
Hey.
He's one of the best.
Hey.
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best. Oh, I forgot. We are in the presence.
We are in the presence of God.
He's the goodest. You could say he's the greatest. You could say anything, but I'm the best rapper in the world. We all know that. Okay.
You're the best at what you do.
There you go.
You guys, I actually think the greatest in the world is, and it's not just because I know him and met him or anything like that, but I really think it's Post Malone. He's
I
so
love
versatile.
Post Malone.
I've seen that picture.
And it just a great human being. Like, there's shout out to you, Post.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll ever see this, but you know what I mean. Like, if
he turns in every Monday.
Yes.
I know you're watching right now.
Hashtag Post Malone. Hashtag
Post here.
Yeah, right.
But it's where he's just super humble, man. Like,
he's down to
invite us into his house. Like when we went and saw him at Baker's Life here in downtown, like they fed us and just a super good dude. And that's where it's like, and I like kind of, I went through times. It's like being in the industry is like a roller coaster. So you go through ups and downs, and you're all around, and you know what I mean. Like the times that are down is when
only
it feels
hot
like
for a season.
everybody's beating you down and stuff like that. And then for me, it's like I question if I'm supposed to be doing this, and then all of a sudden it's like God smacking me across the face and puts a situation like that in your face, and it's like, man, how many people would love, you know what I mean, to be in this opportunity?
Have that situation fall right. Yeah.
And it's cool. It inspires you guys that you can do this. You don't have to do other kind of hand signs, and you can make it to those levels.
Exactly.
You have to sell your soul.
And that's what this was all about for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this is all kind of bonus, is the way I look at it.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean, I've proved my point, and it's where history will look at it different than what people do now.
Exactly.
And I already know that. Like, if they kill me today, you only martyr me. So
Absolutely.
Your music lives on.
So this is definitely on a whole different level. I know we're getting short on time, but we've asked
we are very
every
short
one
on
of
time.
our artists. We've asked this question, so we got to get it out there. You guys have been doing shows all over the place. What is the most embarrassing moment you've had while on stage?
Oh God.
Okay, if it's not necessarily on stage, at a venue. Go ahead, Lloyd. You it sparked. I seen that.
Because I do comedy. Geez, I'm trying to think here. There's. Oh man.
Oh, come on, Steve. I know you was riding a zip line sometime.
And spot here.
Yeah, I've just done so much crazy stuff, but like I'm not embarrassed by much of it.
I don't. Yeah.
There's something. There's at least one thing.
On stage wise, like.
Or maybe something crazy that happened at a show.
I would say like stage wise, like my hardest moment on stage, and that's how, like for me, I have anxiety. You know what I mean? So a lot of this is conquering my fears.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, and when you guys as work with artists that, that's what there's some artists that are like that. They just have anxiety. They have performance anxiety or whatever. But when
some of the biggest, there are some of the biggest in the game who have anxiety.
Spaghetti.
I think that it's part of like what makes me have the passion in what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so the hardest one was I was doing a song. I did a song for the Punisher Mega Truck. Shout out to Dan Sinclair. I was performing with Colt Ford and Little White in Arkansas. And I did a song for Dan St. Clair, the Canadian, our favorite can of Dan. And it was a song that I wasn't even supposed to perform at this event. One of the other artists' father had passed away, which my dad passed away a year to the date of that.
Oh my
God.
God.
I mean? And it was kind of like, and they were like, do you want to perform? And I had songs that I usually perform, but that song Dan was going to be there.
Yeah.
And it was where I wanted to, do that song for him. So he's going to be there. His truck's going to be there. You know what I mean? And it just wasn't something that I had got to rehearse or.
Right.
And for me, it's like I'm not all other artists. I don't have the background playing. in the, you know what I mean? Like it's just the beat. So if I
You're
if
not
I mess up, like it's
you're
just
not
the
Milli
beat, you know
Vanilli
what I
like
mean?
most today.
Right, Dan's
Milli
calling me
Vanilli.
right now. Look at that time.
Damn it.
Shout out Dan.
Dan
Call
the
me right
man.
Dan.
So it's where that one was. That was something to overcome. You know what I mean? As being on stage of, and I didn't hit it perfectly, but it was one that was that I struggled on. But it was where people loved it still, and you know what I mean. It's just part of growing pains and growing experiences as you do this. You know what I mean? So other artists out there, like, there's basically it's just keep getting up.
Right.
Because you're gonna fall down. It's gonna happen.
Mine would be when I because I was doing stand-up comedy, and I've opened up for quite a few big people. Nate Jackson was the last one. He's really big now. He's got a movie with The Rock. But my big one was when I first started doing comedy. I got booed. Yeah, it was bad.
No.
Well, here's the thing. Because I started out in church. I learned how to rap doing gospel rap in church. I was part
I
of
know, I didn't bring that up. Yeah.
Church of God in Christ. I went to church. I was like the only white guy there. And I won a first place trophy in Louisville, Kentucky. True story.
Very hard to do.
I got up on stage and my music wouldn't play. They cut the music. I don't know if it wouldn't play, but it played after I performed. Let's just say that. But I was able to freestyle, and I just kind of just made up stuff as I was going. I had the crowd laughing and everything, and I was just going in it. I was in the mood, and I ended up winning a first place trophy. But I had to transition from that because that's no longer who I am. Does that make sense? It's still in me. It's just not who I am. But yeah, I'll never forget that, getting booed off stage for doing comedy.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we went way over, but it has been a blast sitting here.
It's definitely been a blast.
Yeah, definitely.
Time flies when you're with a time traveler.
I know. Do you guys want to do
last minute shouts?
Last minute shout outs, plugs, sponsors, websites?
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming
Wave
on.
One Media.
Yep.
Shout out to them.
Yes.
Place is beautiful.
I love this place.
Shout out to Mid-Arc Off-Road for sending me to Washington, D.C., you know, and it's cool to see a community that, like, I'm not just a musician, so to be...
Everybody comes together.
An off-roader, you know what I mean, and have it where, you know, the other off-road teams and stuff, you know, support you.
Work
and not
together.
Just,
and
I get more supported by the off-road community than I do, musicians, you know what I mean, and it's kind of a strange thing, but it's where I just want to, you know, make a difference, and they see that and they want to be a part of it. So, and shout out to, like I said, you know, Diamond Guitars, Auto Fire Guard, Webster's Performance and Synthetics,
LED Hat
South
Company.
Bend Clutch, the LED Hat Company. Shout out to Lloyd, Dan,
I need hats.
Madden.
Dan Madden,
they're great.
Butters.
They're great. I'll get you.
Butters!
Yeah,
Shotty
write
B.
me out.
My brother Andrew.
Yeah, shout out to Andrew. Been doing a lot of work at the farm. Shout out to Christina Boyland. And
Any of the misses?
she says any of the misses. Yes, shout out to my wife for always putting up with my crazy ass. And that's something as an artist, you know.
Yeah, that's so important.
It really is.
That support system, because it's not just him, it's not just me, it's a whole, it's like that saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to
raise
support
a musician.
Support a musician.
Yeah.
Support a child.
Yeah.
Support a child.
Yeah.
Breast milk here.
Yeah.
Squeeze my tits.
Guys, you guys fucking cracked
Thank
me
you
up.
guys for having us on.
Oh, my
You know,
God.
Really,
This show is sponsored
This is
by
great.
THO.
I love it.
No, I told you.
Hey,
I wanted
the
to get you
Spice
on.
Channel.
It was just timing. It was
Definitely.
just timing.
And I like that where you've taken your show and like how professional it is. And
This is beautiful. This is awesome. This is more than what I thought it was. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but when I pulled up, I was like, that's badass.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
You guys are really building something great.
Shout
here.
out to Wyatt, man.
Yeah, Wyatt's like a genius.
Wyatt
That's
is the
$4.
man.
Wyatt is
Yeah,
the
Wave
man.
One Media.
Wider.
So yeah, make sure you guys share this.
Malik
Make sure you guys
over here
follow all
just
the
quiet,
posts and
hiding.
support good artists.
Support good artists, man. I can't stress that enough. And yeah.
Gotcha. So real quick, the shirtless dad hit me up. The last two pictures, the third person that gets to pick is going to be Brandon Cochran.
Oh,
Go, Brandon.
way to go, Brandino.
Oh, yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, I know. That's my brother.
No shit.
No shit.
Way to go, Brandino. Our plan worked. Say you want a double X. Make it triple because I've been eating a lot of little somethings.
The fourth picture gets to pick is Keith Light.
Oh,
so Keith Light.
Keith Lights.
Yeah. Guys,
put on the shirt and get in the chopper.
So shout out to thank you for making those pictures. Those are great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
It was last minute.
I love all
man.
this.
Yeah, no,
hey, we need to
awesome.
talk about is this yours?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is it? You got lighters?
They're my lighters.
Yes,
yeah.
guys. Check this out.
Yes. Striking Promotions. Gracie Ann.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grace. Get your lighters.
Yep. Get your lighters. Get your lighters. Get your shirts.
Yes. Get your shirts.
So yeah, guys. Thank you so
dude,
much.
From Auto Fire Guard, share this.
Yes.
And
Friday. We'll do a drawing Friday.
I'm gonna leave this, so you guys have to prepare and follow the instructions.
Share
Share.
Like, comment.
And subscribe.
Tag 2 people.
Tag 'em.
Now listen, make sure you follow the rules because the rules are important. All you guys missed out on the limo ride. Glenn's gonna be riding around the limo because he followed the rules.
Way to go, Glenn.
You know what I mean? So make sure you
Good
guys
job,
follow
Glenn.
the rules. And Miranda, make sure you get it out. Shout out
Yes.
to Auto Fire Guard.
Absolutely.
So
I
these
got
are
you covered.
automatic fire extinguishers.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're getting to that time of the show. We're going to be wrapping up. Hey, make sure for all your podcast needs, make sure you get a hold of Wyatt. Here at Wave One Media. This is a great place. It's
Shout out.
all kind of great
this is
shows.
legendary.
In graphics, videos, websites, audio. As soon as they get the damn roof on my studio, any roofers out there, give me a holler because my guys just cut out on me. I've been waiting.
Hey, I know a guy.
Hey.
I
So
know
just
me
get
too.
a hold of me, Joe Kemp here at JK Multimedia Productions. We will definitely take care of you. And then Miranda, well, you know, you'll find her under your porch, I'm sure,
it
sometime this
happened.
week. You'll be like, I got another raccoon. No, it's her down there fighting with him. Yes, I did. I went there. Get that damn raccoon out your damn gutters, you little motherfucker.
I love you so much. I know where you sleep.
Oh, Lord. But managing, networking.
Yes.
You got to give me a list. I try to hit everything. You got too many.
I know. I'll get you a list. So, guys, make sure you guys tune in every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Facebook. Jump over to all of the YouTube pages, Wave One Media, Monday Love Podcast.
And we're on all of your
MK.
podcast platforms.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, all platforms.
All of them.
And then
every single one you'll find us.
It's MK.
MK Ultra, hashtag not one more to find my YouTube.
Number one.
The number one.
Not one more.
Not one more.
Not one more.
And that'll help you find the YouTube, or you can go to thebestrapperintheworld.com.
Hey.
.com. Lloyd.
Just hit me up on Facebook, guys. I'm pretty simple, pretty easy. You know what I'm saying?
We're changing his name to Manimal.
Manimal.
Oh, yeah.
So, guys, make sure you tune in next Monday.
Peace in the Middle East.
See you guys.
We still haven't went live? Told you I was a time traveler.
We got it.
Okay.